We are recapping the Fall of X, continuing with Dark X-Men #1, released August 16th, 2023. Madeline Pryor is for the goth girls, the heartbroken girls, and the girls that just want to fight. I cannot wait to cover her in villain PR, but let us focus. This issue actually has 2 stories in it. The first one is called There Is a Kingdom. So what's important to know is that Madeline Pryor is the ruler of Limbo. Limbo has an embassy in New York that was recently granted sovereignty. It's a sanctuary for mutants, can't no one touch them there. Some mutants weren't feeling the Krakoa vibe, so they already lived in the Limbo embassy. And then after the attack at the Hellfire Gala, not every mutant was forced by Charles Xavier to go through the portals, so some of them also went to the embassy as well. So obviously humans are protesting outside the embassy. This child has a Nimrod plushie. That is sick. Whoever is doing Orcus's PR is genius, because look how the humans are eating this up. Havoc, aka Alex Summers, because mutants are messy. He's like, baby, please, we've lost so much already. Can't we just chill and focus on survival? Look at Maddie burn their Egyptian cotton sheets in order to make her tattered fit. She's so bad. She's like, The night of the gala, I heard Jean's death scream. But when Genosha was annihilated, psychic mutants were traumatized because they heard hella death screams. Ergo facto, I know that our people are still alive. And I'm gonna use this wicked ass skeleton cerebro called the Mercy Crown to find them. Now, first of all, why ain't Charles put that together? And also, how metal is the Mercy Crown? Also, this line right here, you should know by now I'll wage war against anyone if I feel it's just. Girl, save! Now, over in Queens, we have the scene with Buddy Bartholomew and a little friend coming over. Dad lets friend in the house. Turns out Buddy's friend is actually Carmen Cruz, aka Gimmick. They know each other from their time with Children of the Atom, now they're girlfriends. But Buddy's punk-ass daddy sees Carmen shift to her normal form and calls the Orcus mutant tip line. Not him snitching on a young mutant of color. I think that that's very intentional messaging here, and I appreciate the writers for that. Just don't hurt my daughter. She's reaching for a weapon. His daughter gets hurt, stupid. Carmen, sweet baby, she tries, but she is taken away. But then, tink, 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 boom. Do you guys like my sound effects? Look at Gambit standing there. Why is he so cool? Archangel is ripping the doors off the truck. They are definitely gonna get Carmen out of there. But then this Orcus guy starts kicking on whoever this man is. I can't do that one. I can't do that one. I'll work on that one. But them's his claws right through Archangel's belly. It's an android Wolverine. His name is Albert. You might remember him from the 90s. It is not looking good for them, fam. This guy's talking shit, but then bam, 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 bam. Like, what do you even do when these are the X-Men that show up to save you? They are terrifying. We have Havoc, Azazel, Madeline Pryor. That's Implate, Monet Sequoia's evil twin brother. Zero back there. Gambit's like, man, je ne sais fucking pas. And they are fighting. These X-Men do not give a damn. Implate is sucking the marrow out of somebody, talking about human marrow is disgusting. Which, if you are sucking my marrow out and I'm dying, wait till I'm gone before you say some shit like that, because that is very rude. I can't help the way that my marrow tastes. What if I'm sensitive about that? Not this guy getting eaten by a truck. That is so embarrassing. Madeline's all, no mercy, my X-Men. And Alex is like, dang girl, we talked about this. Alex, you are so far outside of your lane right now, but I can help you. You're concerned with how a bad bitch handles her business when you need to be minding yours. Claws through the throat. Thanks, Albert. Maddie screaming, Alex! She combusts those men, they're gone. And then she crumples Albert like foil. No, Albert. Our grand debut, and you've ruined it. Ma'am, your priorities, that is your partner. They are able to grab Carmen and escape, including Gambit and Maggot, who was with them. I think I forgot to mention it, but Archangel basically, even though he was stabbed, he does have that healing factor. He wasn't able to fight, but they weren't able to escape with him. So Orcus has him now, and we don't love that. We're gonna learn more about these Orcus folks in the next issue. But they're very creepy. They're like, thank you. We love new toys. First of all. And then they reveal who is also with Orcus. The Goblin Queen? Girl, didn't you get dragged to hell? What are you doing here? Dun, dun, dun. It's the fall. Oh, no, we're not done. The second story in this issue is called Do You Love Me? And this recap is going to be real fast. This actually takes place before the other story. You basically get to see the day-to-day life of Alex Summers as he lives in the Limbo Embassy. He's meeting with She-Hulk on a Monday. Maddie's not there because she has more important things to do, like collect demon arms. Important diplomatic demons are coming to visit Maddie. Again, she is not there. This guy calls Alex her concubiness. Don't matter if it's true. Don't call me that. Scott and Jean visit him in Limbo for dinner, which Scott is like, yeah, come back, join the team. And Jean is, please, Scott, shut the fuck up. She does that in front of Alex. That is so rude. Alex is trying so hard to convince himself that he is needed in Limbo. Maddie needs him. She ain't trying to spend no real quality time with him. She bringing blood into the hot tub. It's not even her own. This is romance to her. Show me how much you love me. Prove it to me. Rip off their arms. And I respect her stating her needs up front. This entire story is just to show us how down bad Alex is for Maddie. He is completely gone off the clonacy. It's the fall of X, still traumatic.